Greetings once again, viewers. You've caught us this time in the middle of a proxy battle in a CumB war without an end. Previously, we documented the moral collapse of Team PCL. This assignment is simpler. Evaluate whether any of them can entertain on their own, or if without Perry's chaos, all that's left is dead air and desperation. Team PCL has launched a sideshow starring amateur writer and professional panhandler Jim Gray, paired with Bob Levy, a man whose best punchline is his attempts to make it in show business. No need for classified documents. The evidence is right here on tape.
Yes, Bob, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Howard? Dave, I'm a big fan of yours, and I just wanted to know why one of my jokes actually ended up on your show one night.
Oh, really?
What is the joke?
I'm going to beat my blank like it owes me money. It was in one of the songs.
Oh, because you're a hack.
I'm a hack and you're taking my stuff.
I'm going to beat my blank like it owes me money. You wrote that?
Yes, I did write that, and I've been doing it for years, and it's been my opening line.
In the spy world, that's called burning your cover. In Levy's world, it's just Tuesday.
Okay.
You can't give me fucking 15 minutes after all these years being your fucking guy. Your fucking guy.
Levy, from eating cheese out of strangers' asses to eating scraps with Team PCL and CumB Brennan. So, let us leave Knuttsaq here in Moscow to finish off the dastardly CumB. Whilst we jet back to America, lock eyes on the target, and begin our reconnaissance with the Perry Chronicles. Pack a pillow. These targets are deadly, skilled at putting people to sleep. Do svidaniya and good luck, boss. Welcome back stateside. Our next objective, Bob and Jim's grand experiment. On paper, they're breaking down Perry streams. In practice, it's commentary so dull, you'd beg for static.
Welcome to the Perry Chronicles with Hollywood Jim Gray and me, the Reverend Bob Levy. It is Tuesday night, 9 p.m. It's a late start. I tried to take a nap today because, 9 o'clock gets to me sometimes. I'm like, it just starts, but I don't know. I feel pretty good, even though I just jumped in the shower real quick. And I was like, I feel pretty good. How you feeling, Jim?
Hey, this is early for me, so I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I know that you're usually fucking asleep long by now, but I appreciate you staying up late for me.
No. I usually stay up late, but I'm usually in a coma, so it's pretty good.
What the fuck does that even mean? Up late in a coma? Most comics open with material. Levy opens with hospice notes. And don't worry, I've spared you most of the following yawns, ums, and dead silence. I cut out the coma-like pacing so you're less likely to fall into one yourself. But I do feel it's only fair to give you a taste of Jim and Bob's so-called chemistry.
Even though it's stormy here, it's out of control here. You know, if
it always rains a little bit here in Florida, but it's pretty decent here now.
That went on for like 7, I think.
Yeah, that was a long one. And Perry was a lump of fucking shit the whole fucking show. He's in the fucking kitchen for.
When the first OnlyFans, that was the first show that was put together with Tom and that, and it's.
So, as you can see, it's been pure dynamite. That is to say that this show is explosively boring. Let's just sift through the highlights.
The 92 story is factual. It's out of there.
Hey, Tom.
There's the man. What's up, Tom? You're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't expect to pop on. I thought I was coming on later. How's Gina doing, by the way?
She's doing good.
No, I was talking to Jim. How's Gina doing?
Jesus.
Oh, my Gina. Yeah, well, no matter how hot they are, no matter how rich they are, somebody out there is sick of their shit. And sometimes
So much for Jim and Bob's little experiment. But wait a minute. If Brennan is here, what happened to Knuttsaq? Well, wherever he is, I'm sure he's fine. Brennan insists he didn't know he'd be here. Then why join the call, Fatso? His real mission tonight is obvious. Sweep away the backlash from their last performance, neutralize criticism, and keep the PCL brand intact at all costs.
However, maybe when a lot of people, again, something like the chili cook-off is impossible to pay off because of the buildup.
Right.
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 So I think most of the fun and the blow-ups come with the buildup. You're not going to necessarily get that same level of blow-up in the payoff, which...
No payoff, Tom. Because you and your so-called five-man team put in absolutely nothing. And nothing times 5 is still nothing. Now let's pivot. Because honestly, something far more interesting than the show itself was happening just below in the live chat. The replay has since been disabled. But thanks to our friends at the Cinderblock Boys, we've got the receipts.
You have to think logic is going to seep in at some point and be like, something has to happen to like
While the hosts rambled on screen, the real theater was happening just below, in the chat. The Cinderblock Boys were present, stirring the pot with their usual brand of mischief. It was certainly more engaging than the 3 professional entertainers' endless droning, though for some, the war of words got a little too heated in the chat.
This is a PCL production, and it's being run accordingly. If you don't like it, that's your problem.
Sparrow, careful. No questions. Ha-ha.
If you have a problem with it, you can leave, Chicken Boy.
Charlotte, otherwise known as Testicle Tiger. Midway through the show, she abandoned any pretense of moderation and began outright fighting with Bob's own channel mods.
There has been certain things that have been coming to light and certain mods, and Tom have been banning pay pigs because of things they deliver and say in the chat. Also, the show isn't the same anymore.
You aren't going to turn anyone on that panel against me, Matt. You can fuck off. Bobby, I'd appreciate it if you didn't entertain this. We don't air out our drama.
We don't air out our drama, which explains why everything here reeks. Rot sets in fast when you keep the windows sealed.
Psych, take away all the wrenches but yours.
I'm gonna make sure yours gets taken, Chicken Boy. Don't worry. Go hug the dead baby you adopted, Tony.
There it is. The mask fully removed. From meddling with moderators, to purging loyal viewers, and finally to mocking the grief of parents who had lost a child. A dissent so callous, so rancid, it silenced any illusion of moderation. And perhaps it explains why Charlotte has all but vanished from Bob's chat since, whether by shame or simply by cowardice, she has faded from view. Yet the damage remains. For even in her absence, her shadow lingers as one of PCL's most persistent afflictions. But the Cinderblock Boys weren't done yet. No, while Charlotte imploded, they kept to their usual pastime, delivering their trademark packages straight into the stream. Behold Brennan's reaction.
I put that one up. I missed it. There you go. All right, Rev Pug Lee, $4.99. Hey, I'm sorry about banging Gina C. When she stopped by Club 202, she couldn't handle the pheromones that the VLP puts off. What is that?
All right, back to the show. And by show, I mean watching Bob Levy prove clip after clip that reading is still a work in progress for him.
Do that. Johnny Demonic, $2. Thank you. Jim, turn the microphone around. Thanks, boss.
Oh, it's right here.
Microwave.
Oh, microwave. I thought you see, I can't read. I just see what I see in my mind. It's pretty insane. $9.99. Thank you. All joking aside, the burping has become so often and so grotesque. I can't fucking read tonight, Jim.
Grotesque.
Yeah. The Rotten Dog, $5. Thank you. Tom, I've seen what you go through online and that psychopaths you have to deal with. You are the one of a kind and great friend to Perry. Yeah,
Oh,
Perry
thank
said
you.
it.
Yeah.
And no, before you ask, Tom didn't take the opportunity to acknowledge his detractors. Nothing. Classic Brennan. Ignore the criticism and pretend it doesn't exist. And so, we rejoin the panel, paragons of wit and brilliance, as they lend us their profound insights into the inaugural Perry Caravello live broadcast.
He is a character. You want to watch a little of the first episode with us, Tom?
I'd like nothing more.
It's $1.99. My dream crossover is Perry and Tom Wiseau.
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 He's the one who did The Room, which is that horrible movie that's cult classic. But if anybody could make a stupid Perry movie, it would be him. He's got the resources.
Is that the thing? Okay. Let's see what we got.
Disgusting past, like Sheba.
So he slept with her, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's before my time, but apparently, I know about as much as anybody else.
Okay.
I'm looking at his ear and I see the big earpiece. I do miss the earpiece days because I wasn't on these streams, and I would just kind of be like the producer in his ear, kind of coaching him along. And every now and then I see these old videos and he's just like talking to nothing, and I realize he's talking to me, obviously, or he's telling me to shut up or something like that. And I always wonder like how confusing that must be to the viewing audience. But I do miss that aspect of it.
For Tom, the earpiece is his crowning achievement. Unfortunately, it's also the clearest example of his own stupidity in action.
Okay.
Who is he talking to?
Though viewers of the channel know there are ample other examples too.
What is this video?
What, the one? That one?
Like what is this video? Like why is it intercut like that? Like what is this? What's the source of this video?
It's just a break.
Transition, I guess.
Oh, got you.
Now listen to this next clip carefully.
Steve,
I
I
could hear myself in his earpiece watching this.
Now this one.
Batting. I sent you $1 tip. Thank you, Jonathan. Guys, I'd appreciate tips, but $1, $2, $5. That's not really a tip. That's like misery.
Even back then he was a fucker. Was it obvious enough? It was Brennan whispering in his ear the whole time. So Jim, enlighten us. Who was the fucker back in those days? I think it's obvious at this point, not one of these three clowns can compete with Perry. Say what you will about him, at least he's entertaining when left to his own devices. Even Brennan, who treats PCL like his life's work, couldn't hide his boredom. Eventually he excused himself.
At least you can, 5 hours in at midnight, you're feeling good still.
Yeah. Well, look, guys, thanks for having me on your first show. I think Jim is such a great PCL archivist in a weird way.
A nice little compliment there for Jim. I wonder what kind of compliment he'll offer to Bob.
Weird way, historian, and Bob, so I think it's...
Oh, sorry, Bob. Before his exit, Brennan offers us a rare moment, not of insight, but of something approaching relatability.
It's one of those things I think needs commentary.
Yeah, definitely.
It was rough cutting it up, I'll be honest.
Yeah, just to watch them without somebody making fun of it feels really cringe. But when everybody's
right, like you're watching it unironically, yeah.
Right.
And there it is, the trademark lack of self-awareness that has come to define Team PCL. In his closing statement, Brennan assures us they are all friends. The footage, however, tells a different story, one of awkward silences, forced laughter, and alliances held together by obligation alone.
This was fine. What it is, you watch a lot of these streams, and you can tell the people that the people on the screen you're interacting with don't really care for each other, or there's no chemistry. But you know, like, you guys are my friends. Like, I talk to you guys all the time. Like, but Bob, I love Bob. I love Jim. Jim's one of my best friends. Bob's a great friend that's come in. So it's just natural when you could tell there's a real chemistry, and we all have affection for each other. You know, including Perry included.
Yeah.
And you know, and Garrett's not here, but
wow, you've taken good care of your buddy.
when we're all together, it's fun. And that's
fun.
it.
So by this point, you're probably wondering, what's my rating for the Perry Chronicles, Episode 1? Let me put it like this. If I'm ever forced to sit through another 2.5 hours of this sewage, the next time I sell Knuttsaq out to Brennan and the Russians, I won't bother staging a rescue. Speaking of course, this mission devolved into another Tom Brennan showcase. Sorry, Knuttsaq, I saved you this time. But send me into Jim and Bob again, and you can stay strapped to the chair. Frankly, that would be the kinder fate.